the practice today, I thought our quarterbacks made strides from Saturday's scrimmage. Nonetheless, it's always good to see it all happen when you're out there, during live contact. There wasn't live contact, but I think we just made another steps forward as far as their passing game. So we're pleased with that. Continued improvement with our running backs. Probably notice on the stat sheet the number of carries that both Sean and Brian have gotten been pretty minimal, and that's by plan. So we're seeing some good progressions with steps from our young backs. But some of the things that I think both Brian and Sean picked up a step, which is going to be important. We'll have a full spring game, and I think that's an important event. There's a lot of guys that have not played a college football game before, and while it's not exactly like a game, it has some feelings of a game. So we'll get ourselves ready to go for the spring game this Saturday. So questions?
What were some of the changes in that second depth chart? Anything most noticeable, I guess, as far as guys moving up or down for you at least?
There's I think we may have Nestus is number one at tackle. Maybe he was one before. He and Sturdivant are in a they're in a tight battle there, though. Outside of that, though, I think it was, kind of like it had been.
You looked at the film after the scrimmage, correct? Was there anything that was more pleasing to you or a little more disappointing? Anything from the second scrimmage?
Well, as coaches, you're always trying to look at things to do better. There were some runs that popped, and sometimes they had, you're going to have some good runs by the running backs, but some of it had some I guess, our linebackers weren't in the right spot a couple times. One or two times the defensive lineman got dislodged, and they're always striving for perfection. That, quite frankly, on the other side of the ball, that happens sometimes. But I was disappointed in that. I thought we needed to make some further steps from the first scrimmage to the second scrimmage at the linebacker spot.
Eddie Yarborough didn't play a whole lot in the scrimmage. Is that
5 plays?
How much does that affect having him in there?
Well, I think it has a pretty big impact. He's an impactful player. Everybody in the Mountain West knows it. And, we know what Eddie can do, and we're trying to develop some depth. And then also, there's only so many number of reps that you've got a Mountain West player. And so he's probably not going to play a lot in the spring game either.
Are those linebackers, Craig, is it getting any clearer of what guys maybe belong where? I mean, like Nzach in the middle or Eric?
There's things that Eric's doing. The finesse part, he runs really well. He's a low 4.6 guy or in the 4.5s, and for his size, and his brother could run also. The things he's having to learn is, all the intricate fits on power running plays, and that's a pretty complex part. I think Lucas Walker's coming around at the will position. We're looking for a Sam and nickel. Tim Kamenow's playing that spot right now. DJ May's taking some reps, but nothing in full contact.
Injury-wise, Craig, are you doing pretty good after scrimmage?
Yeah,
Anything
I think so.
notable?
There was no major injury after that. Renfrey had a AC sprain today, but I think he'll still play. I talked to Tim about this. We'll look at the number of reps that we want to get, particularly at the quarterback spot. We've not determined whether they'll be live yet or not. They've been live up till now. So that'll be the first decision to make. And then the next decision, we'll look at the number of reps, whether it'll be a game-like situation. We may alter that in the second half, contingent upon how our reps are going. Ideally, we'd like to play the 4 quarters. And so we'll see. Somebody mentioned to me the forecast was rain, so I'll be down there on the field. I won't be up in the press box with you guys.